Hello and welcome. It's the start of April. The clocks have gone forward, which means it's officially British summertime. In terms of what time of day it is, meteorologically speaking, it's still a bit nippy. But this is 6 o'clock at night, and it's still light. Let's have a quick wander down the plot, show you what's going on. Right, normally I film earlier on in the day, so because it's 6 o'clock now, I can see my shadow and I can give everyone a little wave. Right, strawberries. So these have been in the ground all through winter, so they're just runners from the parent plants, just planted themselves. Everything's looking good. These strawberries are ones that I overwintered in the greenhouse and I've now planted out. There's not much difference in size between the two, so we'll see how they go on fruiting wise. Hugelkultur bed, I've topped that up with some soil from the back. Some onions I planted from seed last year. Broad beans, so we've got about 50% of them have survived the winter, but they are getting bigger by the day, and there are some flowers on there. So we will have beans soon. And the leeks sowed last May, excuse the shadow, but let's just check the girth of that one. Beautiful, fattening up as it gets more bright and sunny. Garlic. So starting again with my garlic this year. Now there's 1, 2, 3, 4 rows there. You can see the row nearest us there is by far the biggest. They're actually ones I just brought from a supermarket, you know, the ones that you eat. Plonk them in the ground. The other ones are from a garden centre specifically for planting. Again, excuse the shadow. You can see there's a complete difference in size with those. They look to be struggling. The ones just bought straight from a supermarket and plonked in the ground seem to be doing better. Got onions sowed in sets November time. They're coming up and looking fine. Some onions left in the ground from last year. Again, they're looking alright. Cauliflower overwintered in the greenhouse. I've decided to put them out. We've still got a bit of a risk of frost here up in the north of England, but that risk is passing as the days go by. There was a little bit of frost this morning, but they seem to have survived. So then we get on to the fruit trees. The apple tree about to blossom, showing some signs of greenery. The pear tree about the same state, developing some buds there. The plum tree, I did prune that. Some beautiful blossoms there against the blue, almost summer sky, spring sky really. But yes, definitely not killed that when I pruned it. And the cherry tree, again there's some buds developing on that, but not yet flowering, but they will be. We've got the currant bushes all greening up nicely, and raspberries cut back to the ground a couple of months back. They are coming up all over the place, which is great. Now, put my pond in a month and a half, 2 months ago. Is it full yet? No, it is not. No, it is not. Ooh, what's that? It's a bench. We'll come on to that in a minute. Let's go into the greenhouse. Show you what's been going on there. Spin you around. Oh, I had overwintered some chilies in these pots. They did not survive. Very dry, so I've taken them out. Got a lot of sweet peas. I'm trying to get the timing right. They can't go out till the risk of frost has passed. Maybe some are a bit tall, but we should get a head start on those. There's onions. Some last year. got some empty pots. No, they're not empty pots, they are sunflowers. And then we've got some onions sown from seed. I think I sowed them in January, February time, so they are looking good. Carrots, maybe. Let's go back and I'm going to sit on my bench. Well, a fairly rapid tour of the plot there. It does seem like I'm always running around. I have been busy the past few weeks doing bits and bobs, but nothing seemed interesting enough to make a video out of. But I have been busy getting this bench here, for example, was no mean feat. This bench was in our house when we bought it about 15 years ago, and it's just been sat out the back of the house beyond the back wall, not doing anything. So time to bring a little bit of comfort and relaxation to the allotment. Give me somewhere nice to sit. Obviously I will still be pondering things under the cherry tree in summer, but nice bench to give me some thinking time. What am I thinking about now? I'm thinking I forgot to mention that I'd sowed some peas in the old chilli pots where the chilies had failed to overwinter, and I put some peas underneath my wattle fencing, some dwarf peas, just hopefully that'll act as a little frame. But that is about it for this week. Hope you enjoyed that. Thank you for watching. Click subscribe, send me a comment, and I'll see you next time. Cheers.